Hello, everybody, and welcome to this. I don't know what this is. Today and always, we will have my lovely co-host.
You're too kind.
Oh,
It's me, Ethan.
right, a lovely boy, Christian boy at that. How's Jesus?
He's pretty good. He
Good.
came by. He said hi.
Good. So, some of you guys might be wondering what the hell is going on right now, and frankly, we don't know either. We are just jumping into this.
There's no clue.
This was a 24-hour idea, and we're gonna hope it does well. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Jumping right into it. Right into the fire.
Right into it. So, today's episode, we wanted to focus on naming this thing because we have no idea what to do. We have an idea of what we want to do, right? We want to talk about video games and shit, but at the same time,
Yeah.
what the hell would we name this?
Yeah, I mean, we start riffing. I got a list. You got a list.
I'll be honest with
We're
you.
just gonna-
I don't have a list. I never
You-
created.
ah.
I never created a list. Here's why.
Oh,
I have a fat fucking brain. My brain is
Okay.
so it's like a statue of David, except he's wearing like shorts. But
Booty
like
shorts.
booty jorts,
Oh yes.
right? That is my mind. So I think I'm in the clear.
Alright.
So yeah, I think you should go first with some of your ideas. I think we'll go back and forth on this because this is big. I have the best name idea ever, and I really hope you enjoy it because I really was set on it. Like an hour or two after you were like, "Let's start this," and I was like, "Dude, what are we gonna name it?" And I was like, "This is gonna be it." But you have to watch till the end of the podcast to find out. God damn it! Now, please, Ethan.
We'll see. It's your channel, so you still get the final say. I
do.
might get strong-armed into this.
I do, but I don't want an angry ginger after me. That's the worst. That's the worst thing yet. I had that experience back in 3rd grade. I remember.
It is. Yeah, for you guys that don't know, me and Brian met each other at 3rd grade at my youth group, and where I just pelted him with dodgeballs the
Yeah.
entire time.
And he yelled at
Didn't
me.
talk.
Yelled at me to get in the corner. Yeah.
Just to pelt you. And we never talked until 6th grade, where we like actually became friends.
Yeah. And then I moved after 8th.
Yeah,
And then we hung out like once or twice a year, and now we're here creating a podcast with each other.
and it's just that easy.
Yeah, that's really it. I guess let's start with some podcast name ideas because
Right.
we need some. So, Ethan, please hit me with one of your greatest or worst. I don't really care.
Alright, so I got some joke ones to start off. I got the Goblin Cave.
I do like that one. That one's pretty good. Which one of us is the Goblin King, though? Like,
It might be more of an oligarchy.
oh, I see. Like an olive. Like, do we have really good breadsticks? Because
Got some nice rocks. Some nice shiny rocks. Shine in the moist corners of the cave.
See,
Yeah.
when you say oligarchy, I immediately think of Olive Garden. So breadsticks. Look, listen. If we can get sponsored by Olive Garden,
Oh my goodness,
Dude.
Olive Garden is so good though.
imagine.
They got some bomb soups.
I've never been to Olive Garden.
Oh my goodness,
I've
what
never
are you
been.
doing?
I went to Cracker Barrel 2 days ago and I died, but I've never been to Olive Garden. Look, I've only been to the whitest restaurant ever. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but I am white. Look, Cracker Barrel is so white; it has it in the name.
You can like just feel the racism in the air when you walk into there. I'll be honest.
Dude.
Like it's just so white.
I think there's a sign on it that says, like, no darker pigments. I was really like, when I went in there, I was like, whew.
Everyone's like dressed like they're from like the 1950s. It's like really weird. Like I don't know what's
I had
going
a
on.
really
with that.
bad experience in Cracker Barrel. I mean, not that you normally have a great experience in Cracker Barrel,
Never-
but I had a really bad one. We had like a 1-star waitress, which was not bad. That doesn't mean anything. I'm like a half a star, and my waiter job, I guess. But like the food wasn't good. I got a maple bacon chicken, like it has like cheese on it. Sounded good. I got a loaded baked potato, and then I got steak fries because I'm a fat fuck. So I got double starches. But for some reason, the best part of my
that sounds like a mistake.
What?
I've been to Cracker Barrel once, and I just hearing that just sounds like a mistake in the making.
Dude, when I say that I normally would have something similar to this, like every other time I've been to Cracker Barrel, all 4 other times, it's been fine. But this time, the best part of my entire meal was the steak fries. I literally didn't. I didn't enjoy the rest of my meal. I ate it all because, again, I'm a fat fuck. But I literally only enjoyed the steak fries. So
it's a gamble when you walk through those doors. It really is.
And the worst part was we waited like an hour and 10 minutes to get our food, 40 of which we waited to get biscuits. And there was a 30% capacity because of COVID. What? Like, I understand they're doing their job. I work in food business. For those at home who don't know, I work in the food business. I work at a pizza shop. Today was swamped, speaking of which, and we were late on a lot of orders. So I understand. However, we were swamped. Cracker Barrel was at 30% capacity. There was, no joke, only 5 families in there.
It's just... it's Cracker Barrel. I don't know what else to say. It's a gamble. Every time you walk through those doors, you're either going to have a mediocre experience or a terrible one.
Yeah.
You just never have a good time at Cracker Barrel. Maybe if you're like in the gift shop, because they got just some wild stuff back there. But like the food is it's just not good.
I remember I was in the gift shop one time and I saw a Ruth Bader Ginsburg action figure in there. And that was incredible.
That totally reminds me. One time I went to Wildwood, New Jersey. It's like this beach town.
Right.
And I was on the boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in this, like, they have all these shops lining it. And I was in one. They had, like, a bunch of action figures and whatnot. And, like, all the old Star Wars ones and, like, Funko Pops. I look at the top shelf. There's a George W. Bush Air Force 6-inch action figure.
You can't see my face right now, but it is agape. Why did you not buy it immediately?
I took a picture of it, and the picture's so cursed because it's just so blurry. It was massive.
Ethan,
like it.
What you should have bought it.
I should have.
You could own George W. Bush.
It was like $50 too. It was not cheap.
Dude, all my action sets need George W. Bush. Unbelievable. Before we go into the next podcast name, this does bring me to another thing with collectibles. I don't know how we got to this from Goblin Cave.
Look, this is just what the podcast is going to be. It's just us riffing.
Yeah. So, I was cleaning out my closet like a month ago. And I'm, find all these goodies, right? I found Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shot glasses.
Oh,
again, my stuff from my closet. I don't know. I moved 5 years ago. A little less than that. And
because you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, you're right. Takes a lot. But I was just going through it and I found a fucking pirate ship. Like, it's a good looking pirate ship too. Like, it is a beautiful looking pirate ship.
Yeah? Is it like a model pirate ship or like for action figures or?
Dude. No. It's like, imagine a ship in a bottle, but there's no bottle.
What? It's just chilling in your closet?
No, it's on my desk now.
Oh.
I'll send you a picture here of it after the podcast. And it might be on the screen right now if I'm not lazy, but it's beautiful. It really is. Like, I found it and I was like, what the fuck? Was I a pirate? Why do I have this pirate ship? Dude, I love it. I do. It's my favorite collectible I have. It's not even collectible. I think it's from the Outer Banks, but I don't even know where I got it from. It's a cool-ass pirate ship, bro.
It just popped into existence in your closet as you were looking through it.
I think
It chose you.
I think this is the universe's way of telling me that I should become a pirate. The question is, how? Because, frankly, there's not many pirates around anymore. If I wanted to be Whitebeard, then really the Caribbean is not my place.
Look, it's simple, all right? You don't even have to go into the waters. You don't have to go into international waters. You just tie like a boat, hitch it up to a truck. You just drive around the Big Lots parking lot or something like that, or a Walmart, and you just start unloading clips into anyone that gives you just the wrong look. They give you a side eye, slash their tires or something, steal their shoes.
Dude, I'm all for that. But you know what? All I need to do to become a pirate, download a house. Would you download a car? Right. Now, I could be a pirate anytime I wanted. Dude, all I need is to say, oh, I'm going to emulate a game. Even if I don't own it, I'll be badass. I'll be a fucking pirate. You know,
Dude, it's simple as that. I've done it. Everyone's done it. Pirate movies all the time. It's so easy.
Shouldn't say that. This was a joke.
Any big corporation that publishes and distributes movies, for the record, that was a joke. I do not pirate. I enjoy spending money on streaming services and overpriced movie tickets to legally watch movies.
Every dollar of entertainment I have spent legally, it was a joke. I'm pretty sure Ethan was a joke. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a bit. It's been a few months, but I'm not sure if he has a peg leg or not. So let's take into account he might have a peg leg when putting him on the piracy trial. But
it's not important. All right.
Listen,
that's
he might have a parrot. He might have a parrot, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's funny you bring up stealing because I have a really fun plan to steal something. Okay, hear me out. So I was talking to my girlfriend about this, right? I love my girlfriend. It's actually, I'll get to this in a second, but it's my anniversary tomorrow. It's pretty exciting.
Oh,
I know, right? I know. I'll get back to this part of the little conversation here in a minute because it's really nice. So I was talking to her about this, and I said, the best way to steal something from somebody is to take their shoelaces. Who is going to either call the police, ma'am, 911, they took my shoelaces. First off, who's going to do that? Second off, who the fuck, what police officers are they going to send? They're going to send the fucking SWAT team after me. No, they're going to send either the two dinkiest, worst police officers they have. Fucking Phil and Spencer from accounting, who just have a 99 mortality rate. They kill everyone, right? They're going to send those guys. I'm not worried. I don't even understand. Why would anyone come and yell at me for shoelace taking? First off, I could create a whole line. I could create a chain. Dude, if we get enough shoelaces...
Exactly. You get enough shoelaces, you make chains. You interlock those chains, you get a net, all right? Anyone tries to come for you, they're stuck in the net of shoelaces.
And then you know what
They got what they're looking for, but they're stuck. They can't get you.
You know what I do after that? I take all those shoelaces and the shoelace net, and I steal something bigger. And then as the police come around the corner, driving in their big old car, I catch them with my shoelace net. And I prove a point.
Right up.
Yeah, I prove them a point. I'm like, never... Listen.
You uncurl your extra jointed index finger. You point it, give it a little wag.
And I'm like, hey, always respect those on the 911 call. And then I walk away with my fat-ass diamond I stole from, I don't know, JCPenney. Not JCPenney.
You're gonna steal the last foot of the Bass Pro pyramid.
I'm gonna steal all the Bigfoot rolls from the Bigfoot Hoagie Shop. Please tell me you know what that is.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Like Bigfoot's in town?
Yes. Bigfoot's in town.
Okay, yeah.
You ever had one of the Bigfoots?
I have not.
Dude,
I've been there
it's
like
2
twice.
feet long.
That's
It's
not.
it's $20.
That's heart disease.
It fed me 4 times. I only eat, like, in a normal size sub, I only eat half of it. It fed me fucking 4 times. And it was a really good cheesesteak, too. It was good. It was a cheesesteak.
You're a hungry boy.
Dude, if you look on my Instagram, you'll see the picture. I have Katie as a nice, you know.
I think I did see that picture, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I think I named it, like, Bigfoot's Bigfoot or something with a winky face. You see, I'm really lucky because Katie was there for scale. I love her to death because she is absolutely taking one for a team every time I open my mouth. When I tell you,
someone's gotta.
I say some of the worst shit to her. Not like an insulting way to her. Like, I'm saying, like, I say some of the weirdest, god-awful shit to her. And she just takes it and rolls with it. And at night, I kind of think to myself, how the hell... What medicine? What is she taking? How is she able to cope with me right now? I don't get it. Like, I'm so fucking weird.
Yeah, but that's so great, though. Honestly, I'm so happy for you. It's like, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to hear.
Yeah, and tomorrow's my anniversary. We plan on, like, going to the mall and picking up a bunch of, like, sweets, like a cookie cake, picking up some, like, the weird sodas they have, like butterscotch soda.
I've never heard of butterscotch soda.
It's one of Katie's favorites, and she loves it. I think it's kind of like butterbeer. I don't know if you've been to Renaissance Fair before.
I have not.
I've
wanted to.
I have.
I was gonna go last summer, and then
Suck my dick. I have. I even bought a fucking Kratos Leviathan axe. Not a real one because I was under 18. Still am. But it's the coolest fucking foam axe I have. And this year, I plan on buying a real fucking sword.
Yeah, well, I get to look down on you, all right, because I am 18, all right? You'll turn 18, and then, like, 3 months later, I'll be 19, okay?
Look, Ethan, here's the thing, though. Here's where that goes wrong. You're stuck with me.
That's true.
I'm 1 year younger than you, basically, but you're stuck with me.
That's true. My only escape is death.
Yeah, yeah.
Of old age.
Yeah. Look.
And even then, you'll be right behind me.
When we stop this recording and you don't hear from me for another 2 weeks, you know I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
You'll always be with me in my heart.
There's nothing stopping us from talking, and yet
there really is.
And yet we still don't.
It's I don't know why.
Because we always know that we're doing fine. I guess
Yeah.
Okay. It's been
yeah.
It's
Next
been like
name.
15 minutes.
all of that came from the Goblin Cave.
Okay.
All right. Second joke name. We're still on the joke names.
Yeah. Of course.
The Gamer Hole.
Wow, a lot of holes.
Caves, holes.
I mean,
what can I say? A cave is just a big hole when you really think about it.
Yeah, in a wall. Yeah. Gamer hole. I like it. I do like it. But then what if we talk about sports?
I don't watch sports, I'll be honest.
What if I'm like, dude, you see that fucking bowling match? And you're like, dude, no, I didn't. But have you seen fucking croquet recently? And we hit it off?
Dude, croquet is, oh my goodness. I think 8 out of the 10 times I've played croquet, I get just enraged, just so mad.
I believe the real pronunciation is actually croquet. It should be anyway.
Are you serious? No, you're gaslighting me.
It is. I don't think it is Crockett, but it should be Crockett. Is it? Crockett's so much better. I'd watch Crockett. Croquet could suck my dick, but a Crockett, oh my god. I would suck
See, the difference between croquet and Crockett, I hear croquet and I think of, like, dudes in polo shirts and, vests.
Think of the British.
Sweater vest.
Right.
Yeah, and then I think of Crockett and I think of, like, hobos in the sticks.
Yeah.
Like, just overalls, no shoes, no shirt. Same sport, but just the people playing it.
It's so much more interesting.
It would be.
Cricket. I don't even know the word anymore. Crockett's beaten me. I think Crockett's now the new word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Britland. I'm sorry.
It's okay. British people don't exist.
They
It's a
really
myth.
don't. Have you seen their teeth? Ew. Gross.
Seriously.
They ever
It's
seen
so
a
funny.
dentist?
It's just so funny to make fun of British people. There's something about it.
Well, here's
They're
the
just
thing.
such an easy target.
Ethan, I don't know if you know this, but we whooped their ass in a little thing called Revolutionary War.
That's right.
Right. So we're good.
Dude, imagine ruling half the world and now you're like smaller than the state of Florida.
Yeah, literally, fucking got the big L there. Big L.
They really did. Imagine, like, they conquered all the world in search of spices, like India. You know, they're like, just like, give me your spice, you know. And then they wake up in the morning and they're like, you know what? I'm really craving some beans on toast.
Yeah, and that's when they lost it.
And that's when they lost
As
it.
soon as the first bean touched the toast, that is when they lost.
That's why they lost themselves.
Yeah.
And then they lost their land.
And then they
It wasn't
said,
even their land.
and you know what they said after that? They said, we need licenses for our televisions. That's how you know.
No, she's for that.
That's how you know they are never coming back.
I'll come on my house, man. Yeah. Down in Smithwick, Birmingham.
You go,
Saw a copper,
gotta-
absolute muppet. He comes to me, he says, "You got a license for that telly, yeah?" Disgusting people.
right? How do they even? They should be. The entire land of Grand Britain should just fall and sink. But the thing is, here's the thing.
Atlantis 2.0.
The Queen wouldn't.
She would not.
She's immortal. She would somehow develop fucking fish lungs. What's the word?
Gills?
Thank you. Yes.
Gills?
Yes, skills. Yeah, skills. She would develop it. And then
Underwater monarchy that comes out of the sea
yeah.
to destroy him.
And then
I could see it.
yeah.
See, you say she's immortal, but, you know, once April 14th, exactly at 2:35 p.m. rolls around, you know, all I'm saying is that a couple of British kids are gonna get a couple of days off on school. You know?
Ethan.
Yeah.
Watch your tone. I hear the royal guards are really sneaky, especially with their big hats.
You know what?
I hear that if they put
They
their
stroll up on the block.
they
They stroll up on the block. I'll just take their hat. You know, I'll just
ask them
start
for their TV
dusting
license.
with it.
Ask them for their TV license. They'll run
You
away.
got a license for that hat?
Oh, sir, no. See, here's the thing. So we win. See, they might be able to get in their hat and teleport here, right? Because I'm pretty sure if they just like crouch in their big hat, they could just teleport anywhere. I think that's the rule. But here's the thing. Here's how we outmatch them, right? What do they have? Fucking muskets? We're America. Like, dude, we have guns on every corner. That's just kind of how we've built this shit. So, like, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. But we've built it that way.
Right. We could literally ask fucking Grandma Smith to pull out her fucking AK-47 and absolutely obliterate any big hats we see.
The big hats.
Right.
We've already gotten into the part of the war where we're starting to dehumanize the other side.
They're not real. I thought we went over this.
It's true. It's true.
Right.
You can't dehumanize something that's not real.
Exactly. That's how they did it to Obama. No, I'm kidding.
That's how Obama did it to the Middle East civilians he bombed.
Yeah. We should name the podcast Obama Boys.
Oh no.
Never explain why. Just, we are the children of Obama.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Alright, my next name.
I like it. Come on. Hit me with it.
Keyboards and controllers.
Keyboards and controllers. I do like it.
There's a nice ring to it. It's not my favorite out of my list.
It does have one fatal flaw. Dance Dance Revolution.
I've never played.
I've played once.
I'm sorry.
It was 6th grade, and I wasn't wearing a belt. This is not a joke either. I wasn't wearing a belt, and my pants were falling down the entire time.
He didn't stop. Man's gotta dance.
I couldn't dance, though, because my pants were halfway down my fucking legs. And the best part was the guidance counselor was there.
They got a full view.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt a slap, and that's when I knew I was energized.
Got 5 fingers. Right across.
Dance, boy! Look at that white boy go! Psh.
Go white boy, go!
What was that?
I don't know. Sometimes when I'm talking, like, sometimes the word that I want to say doesn't quite come out right. I just have to roll with it. I can't draw attention to it. I just have to keep going and ignore it.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
No problem.
All
No
right.
problem.
Next name.
Please.
Plug and Play Podcast.
Ooh, I do like it. I do actually like it. It reminds me of all the plug and play games I used to have. I had this one where it was SpongeBob's face, and the thing was his nose. The little knob was his nose. And I had one where it was Pac-Man, just basically a bunch of Pac-Man games. And I don't know where they are now, but I think my favorite part of all plug-and-play games is when the character was the controller, and you definitely were fondling his dick when you were trying to move around.
It's honestly, like, startling how many plug-and-play controllers were just built around that theme.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, how... Like, they made Shrek a plug-and-play controller. How'd they do that? What madman was like, just snorted a whole line of coke and was like, let's make the ogre a controller. And then it was born. It was born.
Like that.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I had a Star Wars one. Actually, I don't know what ever happened to it. But I think it was one of the ones where it was like you're playing as Obi-Wan Kenobi and you're like chasing after General Grievous on Utapau.
Dude.
And I think JonTron showed that one on his like Starcade series.
I think so. Dude. Okay, I'm really happy you brought up Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because I spent today and yesterday all working on trying to 100% complete the complete Lego Star Wars collection.
Dude, that's a good one.
It is, but it's also really long, and some of the levels are really annoying to get through.
They are, especially the prequel levels, I'll be honest.
I think the prequel levels are the best, because they are shorter. They are shorter
They
levels.
are shorter. Some of them are a lot more fun, but I feel like some of them are just, like, painfully, like...
I think the game... It's the first real one in the series, so it makes sense why it falls short.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
But the real question I was brought to is, what is the best Lego Star Wars character in that game? I have an obvious answer.
Boba Fett. That's Boba Fett.
Boba Fett? Really? He's definitely number 2.
Let me explain. I've thought about this for so long because
Okay.
I've 100% it. I've gotten all the achievements on the complete saga too. All right, so Boba Fett, he can fly like an astromech. All right, so he can already get to other areas that characters can't. He has the bounty hunter, so he can use those terminals.
Right.
What else? I think he has detonators, doesn't he? So
yes.
you can already blow up metal. Yeah, so you can blow up metal objects. That's another. And more importantly, his blaster. His blaster does 2 hearts of damage with every shot. Okay.
I didn't know
and
that.
It does have its animation is a bit longer, but it's shorter than Jango Fett's, which also does 2 hearts of damage.
Oh, really?
And so he's better than Jango Fett, who can do basically everything, but just Jango Fett attacks slower. So that's why I think Boba Fett's one of the best ones. So, obviously, he can't he can't jump super high, and he doesn't have any force powers. But
See, I actually kind of agree with you now. You really pulled me to the fucking dark side here because I actually recently I've just been using a lot of Boba Fett to complete the game, especially with the explosive shots. Oh my god, that red brick that you get to do explosive shots, that's incredible. But the reason he's not my favorite is because this character always has stood out to me as just amazing for some reason.
Oh my goodness, if you say what I think you're gonna say,
It's fucking General Grievous, my man. I love him. He's fantastic. He's got four lightsabers that he stole. He can't.
I thought you were gonna say Gonk.
Dude, Gonk is also amazing, but he doesn't have 4 lightsabers, so he does fall a little bit short.
I used to have the original General Grievous like Lego minifigure.
Dude,
I lost it though. I had his ship too, like the original set, and I got it from Goodwill.
you're gonna make me come. Stop.
Dude,
Dude.
but it's missing. I don't know where it went. It disappeared into thin air.
You know those Lego kits that are like you create one big character?
Yeah.
He's the only one I have right now. He's in my closet, sitting.
That's fine.
He is somehow my favorite Star Wars character ever. He coughs, but he's a robot.
But he's a cyborg. He's got all his organs in a vat.
What? I didn't know that. He's a man?
You didn't? Have you not seen the movies?
He's a cyborg?
Yes, he's a cyborg.
That's badass. Oh my god.
He dies. Obi-Wan tears open his metal chest and then shoots him, guns him down.
I don't actually.
Blowing out his organs.
I haven't seen the prequel movies in a while, actually.
And then General Grievous bursts into a ball of fire and screams while he dies.
What? Oh my god.
I'm not even joking. That's exactly what happens. Yes, he's a cyborg.
I gotta watch the prequel movies again. Dude.
I cannot believe you didn't know.
I don't remember. It's been so many years since I've seen them. It has been. Dude, okay. So, the reason I like General Grievous so much is because of how basically useless as he is in the Lego games.
He really is.
But he is so badass for some reason. So, if you haven't played Lego Star Wars, for those at home, he's, you get him pretty...
First of all, what are you doing? If you haven't played those games, what are you doing with your life? You're not even a real person at that point.
Exactly, right? So you get him pretty early on, right? I think it's like episode, 2?
3.
3? Okay. Episode 3, and you buy him, I think he's like 100K or something, 100K studs, something like that. And he has, 4 lightsabers, which sounds cool, right? He sounds like a double Darth Maul. Like, he's like, wow, I have 4 lightsabers. And they're not all red. They are, all lightsabers he stole from Jedi warriors here. So they're always neat. But the thing is, he can jump really high. He's a robot who coughs. And he's a badass cape. But he doesn't have any force powers. And that's it. Also, his attacks are really slow, and for some reason, I feel like I never hit anything with him. But he's definitely my favorite character. He definitely is. I don't know why. He just always has. And I think when I get to the Clone Wars, and I play him in the Clone Wars, I think I'll understand more as to why he's always been my favorite character, because I remember him very well from that. But...
Oh, you watched the show? Did you watch the show or just play the game?
I've only played the game. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I'm not as big as a Star Wars fan as you. So I just never got around to watching that series. But I did play the Lego game. I think this will be the second time I'll be beating the Lego game whenever I get around to it. But I remember him being cooler for some reason in that.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, good.
You have a nice surprise waiting for you. But that does remind me. I've had this thought in the back of my head where I feel like there's this small portion of our generation that's played Lego Star Wars before they've watched the movies.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember the first time I watched Star Wars But boy, do I remember the first time I played Lego Star Wars.
It's because it was like the first real one, and it was like such a classic. It still is a classic. It's pretty rough, but it's still really fun.
Yeah, there's still some great Lego games. Other ones.
I mean,
Lego Lord of the Rings. That one's pretty good.
It's actually like that and the other Lord of the Rings ones. I think it was The Hobbit. I think they have the Hobbit one.
Yeah.
I haven't bought those yet. I plan on buying them, but I don't think I have them yet.
I get Lord of the Rings first. That one's.
Well, I'll probably end up buying them in both because they're probably like what, $5 or something.
Yeah.
But like I'll read off all of the Lego games I have right now. I've already beaten these 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll tell you all the ones I've beaten and like 100% completed so far first. So I've beat Lego Batman 1 to 3, right? I've beat all of them, 100% of them all. Right? I've done Lego Marvel Superheroes. I've 100% completed. Not achievements wise, but like in game completion. Lego Marvel's Avengers, which I didn't realize was a different game. I didn't realize that was I didn't know that was a game until I bought it.
Yeah, the Marvel ones are like really weird, hard to keep track of.
I've always really liked the Marvel ones. I like them more than the Batman ones, personally. I think the Batman ones do well at what they do, but I really like...
The slander.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. The reason
Lego Batman 1
Batman 1 is
the pinnacle. And the second one is... You have to understand, the second one is the first time they started doing voice acting in Lego games instead of grunts.
Yeah.
And they transitioned from like little hub worlds with like levels to like an actual open world where you like do little mini quests on the side.
I know, but then Lego Marvel Superheroes takes that and then makes it better because you have all of New York City basically, or all of that portion, and you get to play as all of these cool ass characters. Don't get me wrong, right? You play as awesome characters in Lego Batman games, but here's the thing. I feel like a lot of Lego Batman, like a lot of the Batman characters, or DC characters in general, I feel like a lot of them just kind of fade together.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I feel like DC has, like... They got a good, like, really good characters, but they're, like, just few and far between, while Marvel has just, like, an overwhelmingly... the majority of their characters are pretty good,
Right. Like, there's so many different characters. Like, look at the MCU, first off. Like, there's so many characters in that are all so different. But, like, even looking at, like, just Lego... Like, the Lego games, and you get to play as so many characters... Yeah, some characters look the same, right? They're all very similar. But, at the same time, some of them are fucking badass. Like, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. The fucking biggest character you can play as is Hawkbuster. He's so big. He's my favorite character in that game because he's just so big. And there's nothing like it.
Ron likes big boys.
I do like him. I do like him big. Right. But, okay, as I was continuing on with my list here. So, those are the ones I've 100% completed. Right. I'm done with them. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, I might have to do, like, DLC, but I don't really care about the Lego DLC. I just kind of have them because I bought the games this way. Now, these are the games. These are the games that I've completed. I just have yet to 100% them. So, Lego DC Supervillains, right? I beat Lego Star Wars: The Complete Edition, Saga, and then Lego Indiana Jones: The Origin Stories, which I must say, definitely the weakest Lego game.
Is that the one with the crystal skull?
No, that's Indiana Jones 2.
Okay. I don't know. In Lego Indiana Jones, that is a soft spot in my heart.
It is. Like
when I was growing up, we never had like the case for it, so we always kept it in one of those like paper slips with like clear plastic, so you could see the DVD.
Right. Well, okay, so I recently beat it, and it's not a bad game, but I just feel like it all blends together. Like there isn't like Lego games feel like they should be so. Lego games should be exaggerated. They should be big things, right? They should do wacky things. Lego Indiana Jones, fucking, you're Harrison Ford. Like, where?
That's it.
That's it.
No, but trust me, you'll like Lord of the Rings then. I'm pretty sure in the like tutorial level, as a Lego minifigure, you fight a Bionicle sized character. Like, it's just straight up a Bionicle.
That sounds incredible. I'll get to it when I have the money, but like it's not like I don't have money right now, but I can't really spend my money on Lego. Right. He says, as he's about to continue this list. So these are all the games I haven't beaten, or haven't really touched. So Lego City Undercover. I don't know why I've always really liked that game. It's Lego GTA, basically. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7. Let me say Harry Potter years 1 to 4. For some reason, I'm like halfway through the game. Absolutely incredible. I don't know how they did it. It's so good. Like, it has no reason to be as good as it is. I recently watched all Harry Potter movies pretty recently with Katie for the first time ever, and I get it now. I kind of do get it. If only, Trader wasn't such a transphobe, that would be good.
Oh my goodness, J.K. Rowling just like,
right.
Like, oh my goodness, you just take one look at her writing, it's just like, it's so racist and transphobic. And
yeah, what was that Asian character's name? Ching Chong? Like, literally?
Cho Chang.
Cho Chang?
She named the one Asian character, Cho Chang. The Jewish character, she named Anthony Goldstein.
Right? And then I think...
literal goblins control the banks. Like...
Dude. And, and that's, like, everyone's favorite book. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then I also like how she comes back like years later, like, yeah, Harry Potter was gay.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
I don't get it. Okay, so then I also have Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which I actually have beaten once before on my PS4. But then I said I want to buy all the Lego games, so then I bought that one. So I have beaten it before. With a good majority, I've beaten these all, basically. So, I got this one for free. The Lego Ninjago movie video game?
That's what? I've never heard of that one. Is it new?
It came out in, like, 2017.
Oh, okay, then that's probably why.
It's 4 years old. I got it for free earlier this year.
For real?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how, but I just got it for free.
Oh, the video game?
Yeah. Okay. I haven't touched it, but it looks interesting. Like, there seems to be, like, a level up system.
Huh.
Right? Weird.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never saw the movie, I'll be honest. I watched the show when I was really young, but I never saw the movie.
All I know is the white one is a cyborg, and that's it.
Yeah, Zane, I think.
Yeah. I wonder... he probably fucks a toaster. But, okay, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I've beaten this one. Very good.
That's a good one, too. That's a great one.
Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, I already know is pretty fucking great. I really like the little hub world they got, too.
Yeah, that one's weird. They got, like, a weird, like, RTS, like, levels where you're, like, commanding troops and stuff.
I've always really liked them, though.
Yeah, they're fun, but it's like wild. It is a pain to 100%, though.
That's true.
It does just grind to a halt by the end.
That's true. But I do have memories of sitting on my grandma's kitchen table playing this on the Wii.
That's all you need.
It holds me dear. And this last one, I'm actually the least excited for. I'm almost dreading it.
Oh yeah?
The Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
That one's bad.
Yeah.
That was like the one game that I started playing, and I was just like, I don't want to keep playing this.
Like, I've already...
It's like...
I played the first level, and I've already, I feel kind of disgusted.
It's like too set piecey. It's weird. It's like a cover shooter at times, and there's so many quick time events.
And then, you have to break the stuff that you create to create other things. Like, in concept, yes, it sounds cool, but, like, it's a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
that's the purpose of Legos, in real life.
Right.
Like, you just get a big bin, start building, but, like...
In-game, it's a pain in the ass, because then you have to break it, create it, use it, then break it again. Like, it sounds neat, and I've seen the overworld, I hate it. I can't play General Grievous because I have to buy the fucking DLC, which I bought. I bought the season pass. Doesn't have General Grievous in it.
What?
I know.
My goodness.
It doesn't have like 3 or 4 DLC packs in it. So I can't fucking
ridiculous.
I got the prequel movie fucking pack. Guess where General Grievous is in these packs?
I'm guessing prequel movie pack number 2.
No, it's the fucking droid pack.
What?
Right?
What?
And
oh my goodness. TT Games, what are you doing?
That's why I'm so disappointed, because I want to play General Grievous so fucking bad, but I can't. I can't even experience this terrible game with my favorite character. And that is why I'm hoping Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, allows me to play General Grievous. If it doesn't, I'm canceling Lego.
Of course. Dude, I'm so excited for Skywalker Saga.
Dude, I found out about it like a year and a half ago, and it's been on my Steam wishlist this entire time. I'm excited.
If anyone watching isn't excited for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, what are you doing with your life, honestly?
Yeah, they obviously have never had a real childhood.
For real.
They've never experienced true happiness. Okay, I think it's been 46 minutes. Hit me with some of your better ones.
This is the last one I got on my list.
Okay.
It's my personal favorite.
Okay.
The Crash Course Podcast.
I'm sorry, say that again. You kind of cut out a little bit.
Crash Course Podcast.
I do like it, but I think Hank Green will shift me if I do that.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking about
Crash, the Crash Cast, right? I think it's a really good name. Crash Cast is a good name.
It is.
I like Crash Course Podcast as well. It's just that, Hank Green kind of has that right now, so that's a little in the dumps. However, the best podcast name idea is not one that focuses in on a nice topic like gaming. It is one, I think, that really establishes us.
Okay.
Because we are its hosts, right?
Right.
Ethan, I met you in 3rd grade. You threatened to put me in a corner. You wanted to throw a ball at me, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what that club was called that we were in?
Oh, yes! Yes,
The motherfucking Dudes Club. I always called it the Boys Club, but yeah, the Dudes Club. That is what our podcast should be called.
I would love that. Dudes Club.
When I told you it was going to be a fucking banger, I told you it was going to be a fucking banger.
Did not miss. Let me tell you. You did not miss.
Dude, call me fucking Shaquille O'Neal, all right? I'm killing it over here. Listen.
There's the name.
Dudes Club. See, I was actually, because I always called it Boys Club, I was like, it's probably going to be called Boys Club. But Dudes Club, I think, is even better.
I think it is. See, you mentioned that. And next week at my youth group, the senior high, so high schoolers have to, we're leading the elementary kids in their lesson and game night.
Oh, dude, I remember.
Next week, I will be leading Dudes Club.
Wow. And it's even funnier, too, because I'm not, like, a devout Christian anymore. Like, I'm pretty just whatever right now. I probably will be. I just think it's funny that we met in a religious place and then look at me now. Dude.
You're a beautiful boy.
I am a beautiful boy. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. Listen, Dudes Club is going to be amazing, all right? And the thing with Dudes Club, anyone's a dude.
Anyone. It's a gender-neutral term.
Right? Anyone can be a dude. And if they're really offended by it, they're a dudette.
That's true.
That's true, yeah. See, I think Gus and Eddie from the Gus and Eddie podcast, Gus Johnson and Eddie Burback, say it best. Boys support boys. Anyone can be a boy. In our case, that's a dude. We're dudes. Hey, dude. Right? Perfect.
Just guys being dudes.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that.
The question is, do we spell it D-U-D-E or do we spell it D-O-O-D? Dude. Or dude.
D-O-O-D-Z.
Oh. All right. That's a little far. I'm going to have to stop you there.
Get a little crazy. Get a little out there.
I don't need the viewers to bust a load before they get into the video, buddy, okay?
It's getting hot in here, let me tell you that.
Right. Our sensual voices need to be heard at least.
you gotta warm them up to it, you know? Can't just hit them with the money shot.
Can't just let them blow their load just by seeing the title. It's a bad idea. I would know. I got everyone with that big titty goth GF video, and they were interested. They were like, "Big titty goth GF, huh? I guess I'll take a little look-see." And it is.
You clickbaited them.
It's now my second most viewed video.
Is the laughing fit still number one?
You bet. Yes, you better bet. I think so. Hold on, let me look. I actually don't know.
Oh, it's not. It'll be so sad.
Let me look. It's taking a minute. I guess I won't load up Chrome because it's taken for... Oh, I guess Chrome will load as soon as I pull my phone up. Fuck you, Chrome. Now it doesn't want to load at all. Alright, let's see it. My most viewed video is the Laughing Fit with 1.9 thousand views.
Nice.
Then it's Big Titty Goth GF, I Love Solitaire, and then Okami Episode 1. And then Enter the Gungeon episode 15. I don't know why these are doing so well.
Episode 15, that's the magic number.
Yeah. And then My Victory Screech after that, which is still probably my favorite video.
That's a good one. That was from your Soul Level 1 of Dark Souls 3, right?
No. That was me playing Bloodborne normally.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Okay.
That was me trying to beat Ludwig.
Yeah.
The DLC boss.
No.
Yeah, I know, dude. And I realized I watched some of the Bloodborne videos recently just because I was like, oh, I wonder how these were. I realized you can't fucking hear me at all. Like, you can, if you really listen, I am there, but you can't fucking hear me. So, if the time ever comes and Bloodborne ever comes to PC, I have to do a replay through of it because I feel like it's almost required. Speaking of which, doing replay through stuff, I really want to, for some reason, replay through some old games again that I've played through already.
Oh, yeah?
The issue is...
Like for the channel?
Yes. I would play Dark Souls 3 again.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm not doing it is because I know it probably wouldn't do very well.
Right.
Plus, I have, like, Dead Space I gotta do, and I'd like to do Shovel Knight, finish that up. Because you've seen, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Like
we'll be doing Dead Space 3, because that's co-op.
This is announcing it here. I'm currently... what?
I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting time.
It will be. Because right now I'm actually, as of recording this, I think the day that we are recording this, episode 10 of Plague Knight was uploaded. I'm currently on episode 9 of Dead Space 2. I've recorded that far ahead.
Nice.
So I'm like halfway through the game right now. So whenever I'm done that, we can record whenever because I'm ready. I'm getting there.
All right. Very nice.
Yeah, and I guess until then, we can use these podcasts to practice your voice because for some reason, I just have a knack for these camera things, almost like I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, it's almost like you've been talking to a camera and microphone for the past 4 years or something for the majority of your free time.
You know what's funny about that too? It's
what?
I've been doing this for 4 years. I only have 174 subscribers. Do you think that
Yeah.
if I was to tell myself 4 years ago that I would have been only this far, do you think I would have started?
I don't know.
Yes, I think I would have, because
Yeah, you know what? I think you would, because you started it just for fun. Like it's
Right.
never been like this is going to be a career. This is my one chance in life. It's just like this has just been something you do for fun.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's kind of like my biggest hope for some reason, though. I would wish this would take off, because I think I have a good voice. I have a good personality, I feel.
You do.
I think that would be the ultimate dream, to just be an entertainer. I like to entertain people. I mean, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to be likely be going to Drexel for engineering, but
Right.
this is like what I love to do. I love recording videos. I love playing video games. I love talking about video games. I love just talking to you. I love being able to put my mind out there for the entire public to see. I like people to hear my story, right? You know, I have peace and love for everybody. And for some reason, this has just always attracted to me. And if it was to take off, I think that would be incredible. Now, I'm not making these videos to take off.
Right.
However, I hope one day there will be a group. I hope there will be an audience there that has seen my stuff and said, you know what? I think this laid back culture that he's kind of created is definitely enjoyable to watch. I was thinking about this a few days ago. I'm the moist critical of fucking early YouTube. Because
Oh yeah.
he doesn't. I love his videos. He doesn't care. He really doesn't. He shows that he cares, and I care. But like, it's someone his size. I've seen multiple videos where like he'll have a scene play, and then it'll play immediately after the same little clip. Right. And I've seen his streams. They're very laid back. They are not planned. They're very like, just whatever happens, happens. And I love that. That's the kind of person I am. So I love that style of content. It never hit me until very recently. But like, that is it. I love that.
Yeah, and I think there's a market for it.
Right. There's only so many moist criticals because there aren't many people like him.
Right.
But
yeah, he's definitely
right. He has that
definitely marked his territory with how he's just kind of been doing his own thing nonstop for years, and you never know what he's about to post, what kind of video he's about to make.
Right. He collects fucking sex toys.
Yeah, he tried to beat Delphine in his collection.
Lost, which was really sad. But I think that's incredible. I really do. And I think inevitably, if I was to be doing this forever, I think I would get there. I think it's right now, you be starting out as a creator, you're kind of stuck in a little rut. Because what happens... continue.
I think right now it's just like... I think Let's Plays are kind of... I know that's like your main thing, but I think they're kind of in the past when it comes to YouTube. I think they were really big in the early 2010s, but I think by now it's just kind of they're still popular, but definitely they're not at the same height they once were.
And I agree. But that's the kind of content I like to make. They're not very hard to make, and I just enjoy playing video games, right? So that's just kind of the stuff I do. That is why recently I've been getting into more edited videos, more interesting stuff, right? And I realize that they do better. Or like I'll play a scary game, because I know Dead Space is a horror game, and that does already better. See, I have this formula for 4 years, which makes sense why I'm stuck in this rut. I have this formula that I was just kind of going against, and it's been very recently where I've tried to stop that. Even with this, I like this idea. I like the idea that you made, where we create a podcast, because I love that it's new and it's interesting. It's the same thing with my 1-minute reviews that I've started doing. I only have two videos out, but like, I really enjoy making them. They take like 2 hours to make. From recording the 1 minute of gameplay to, writing the script. I do have to write a script for that because I'm terrible with improv for a minute. I have to, record that, and then I have to edit it. And I have to put in the wacky little clips or like music in the background, make sure it sounds all good, make sure the cuts look nice so that like it kind of matches up with what I'm saying. I like to do that little. I mean, you've seen the reviews. You see how I like to do little pictures in there just for fun. They're like some of the most fun I have.
Yeah, I think you just gotta start putting your little fingers in as many pots as you can.
Right. And I like doing that, but at the same time, I like the Let's Plays. I do. I like them because I like them as just kind of filler. For those who want to watch, they can watch. Because I do enjoy the uploading every day, because then there's always content to watch. If there is one person, here's where I'm coming from with this, because I'm like this. If there is one person who finds my channel and says, wow, I absolutely love the content he makes, I hope there's a lot of it. And he ends up finding 1,000 videos of the thing he likes, that's incredible, because I like that. I'm like that. So I kind of make the videos for myself.
Yeah, and I think that's the takeaway, really. I mean, for all of this, you're not doing it for fame and glory, per se. It's just kind of...
Yeah.
I think that's what's most important.
Right. But also, I feel like early creators really are stuck in a rut, because creators want to become more popular, right? They want to get a following. However, it's harder to get a following without a following.
Exactly. It's a snowball. So you just have to really get lucky with it. I mean,
yeah, I always
in the entertainment industry,
right,
and anything like that, it's all like your start is just luck based.
Yeah, it's all about luck. And I kind of knew that going in. It's just, hey, you kind of have to just wait and hope. And I've made like somewhat viral videos. 2,000 views. Fucking laughing fit video. Thank you, by the way, cameraman. I appreciate that.
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I was behind the camera. I shot that bad boy. I knew it was gold in the making.
Big Titty Goth GF, that was a 30-second idea in a 30-second video that I posted to YouTube Haiku as a YouTube poem, and it did really well. I still get fucking views on that, like, daily. Like, I'll get, like, 5 views out of, like, 48 hours. And I'm like, what the fuck's watching this? And I'm like, oh, wait, it's my one coworker from work that loves it. Everyone at work knows about my YouTube channel, and I love that. I also love the fact that they can make fun of me for it. For some reason, I love the fact that people can find the stuff that I make and then make fun of me for it. I think it's because they watch my stuff.
They probably do.
Yeah. And you know what's really sad? I can't get Katie to watch my stuff, which is the real sad part. She doesn't want to. I'm sure she'd like to support me, but she doesn't.
She's just not feeling it.
No. Yeah.
What a shame. What a shame.
What a shame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? 1 year anniversary is ridiculous. All right.
Well, I think we've been... This was going to be like an episode 0, like...
This is episode 1 now. This is episode 1 now.
It was going to be like a little short, like, trailer, figure out the name. No. Here's the name, end of episode.
This is
and it has gone on for so long that this is just going to be episode 1.
This is why this is such a great idea.
It is.
We just talked for an hour, didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think to drag on too long.
Yeah. Well, I guess this concludes the first episode of Dudes Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I really enjoyed it.
I have. This is going to be a good time. We're going to do this, hopefully, what do you think, once a week?
We'll try our best. I think we have to kind of create a schedule around it first, but...
Yeah. It shouldn't be too long.
Yeah. We'll see what we do. Like an hour, that's not bad. That won't be
45 minutes to an hour, I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah. I for those at home who aren't us, because obviously we know what we're thinking, and you guys don't, because you're fucking little dweeb babies. We kind of planned on doing, like, talking about a bunch of video games and stuff, but I think this is the better way to go about it. Just talking.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, much more fun. I feel.
I mean, we did talk about video games.
We
but
did,
it was
obviously,
all
'cause
Lego
that's-
games. It was all Lego games for like half of this episode.
But that's like what we like. You know, I think that's the best part. We are fucking gamers, right? Gamers unite. And that's just what we're gonna talk about. And sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're gonna talk about Crockett, or Olive Garden, or fucking.
Queen. God save the Queen.
You don't need to save her. She's fine. She's definitely fine right now.
She can save herself.
She definitely had COVID 4 times. Just fucking brute forced her way through it.
Honestly.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we continue talking more and end up creating a 2-hour long episode, I think I'm going to stop it here.
Yep, you are the channel guy. So if you want to do some sort of outro, I will let you do it.
All right, fine. But I'll let you do it next episode when you feel ready. When you feel ready, Ethan, I'll let you do it. It takes a lot of skill. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe as normal. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, love you guys. Ethan, say you love them. Say it.
I love you guys so much. Oh my goodness, my heart fills with joy.
All right, well, you don't need to beat me on this. All right, you don't need to beat me on this. All right, see you guys. Peace.
Bye.